Hello everyone, today I'm going to be checking out Must Be Thai, which is a local Thai place in the area, and I've heard a lot of really good things about them. I just took a look at their menu and they have a lot of authentic sounding dishes on the menu, a lot of items I've never heard of before, so I'm really looking forward to trying something new. So let's go. I just placed my order and I also decided to start off with a drink. I couldn't resist and I had to get their coconut water, but I didn't realize it comes in a whole coconut, which I love, and it also comes with a spoon so that you can eat the inside of the coconut once you drink all the water. That is so refreshing, and that's the best coconut water you're ever going to have, just straight from the coconut. And honestly, in my opinion, coconut water is one of my favorite drinks to have with Thai food because it just pairs really great with all the food, especially when you get curries to have like coconut milk in it, which I actually did get since I ordered a green curry, which is made with coconut milk. For my appetizer, I'm going to start off with their veggie pastry. This is a deep fried veggie pastry, so it looks like there's some veggies inside this deep fried pastry shell, and it just smells heavenly. This is some good stuff. This is addicting. In my opinion, the best part is the pastry, because you really can't go wrong with that really nice and thick crunchy pastry shell. It's just really satisfying to bite into, that crunch. And then the inside is basically like some curried potatoes and a little bit of carrot, and it's nice and mildly flavored. It's not overly spicy, it's just flavorful from all the curry powder that's in there. Now I'm gonna go for the green papaya salad with rice patty crab, and this really caught my eye because the rice patty crab is black. So this is really interesting, something I've never had before, and it's still in a shell too, so I think it's a soft shell crab of sorts. Let's just go for this. This is such an interesting dish. It tastes really authentic. I taste a lot of different herbs in there. I'm not really sure what it is, but then the dressing is also nice and tangy. It tastes like it's made with some lime juice, and I love the refreshing crunch that you get from all the green papaya in there. It's very clean and mild tasting, and then to kind of go with that, you have the crab, which is really crunchy, just like soft shell crab, and then the flavor is really unique. It's really intense and briny. It's like unlike any other crab I've had before. Now I'm gonna go for this monster of a thing. I almost didn't order it. I just asked the waitress what she recommended, and she's like, you gotta try this, the crispy fried pork knuckle. And this thing looks like a monster just with a knife sticking out of it, but wow, I know I'm gonna love this. I mean, how could you go wrong with deep fried pork? Alright, let's just go for this. The meat looks so succulent and juicy. Wow, that is incredible, and I didn't even dip it in the garlic and coriander sauce yet that's on the side. The meat is really, really juicy and ultra tender. It's so fatty too, and I really taste all the collagen in there. There's so much, it makes your lips a little sticky, and it's really pleasant to eat. And I love that crunchy skin as well. It's just like eating a giant chip of fried pork skin, because that's literally what it is. And now I'm just gonna give this meat a taste that I dipped in the sauce, so I think that's gonna add some extra flavor. Wow, that sauce is really interesting. It's really nice and tangy. I taste a lot of citrus again. I think it's a lime. And then there's also a lot of garlic in there for that nice pungentness. And it's a little bit spicy. That really goes great with the meat. Alright, now let's go for the green curry. And this one smells so zesty and flavorful. And I really smell all the rich coconut milk in there. I never know who gets mad sometimes. Wow, that one is my favorite dish so far. It is so rich and flavorful. It's really zesty, slightly tangy. I really taste the lemongrass in there, and it's also very spicy. Got a really nice heat level to it, and I really love that flavor. It just penetrates the chicken so nicely. And their chicken, even though it's chicken breast, is also really tender. And I love all the different vegetables in there too, because they got some green beans and eggplant and other good stuff. I already know the perfect thing to go with a little bit of curry is some rice, and I had to try this. This is their entree rice, which is made with butterfly tea, and this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. This is literally light blue rice. In fact, it's almost like a purplish blue color. This is just so interesting. And you know, it just tastes like regular jasmine rice, but really, you gotta love the presentation. I mean, it is stunning. Now I want to go for their larb, which is an authentic Thai dish that I've been wanting to try for a while. It's a mixture of minced ground pork, and then there's also a little bit of roasted rice powder in there, and there's a citrus dressing. So I'm kind of curious about this. Wow, this is another dish I really like. The pork is really nice and juicy, probably because it's been marinating in that dressing. They got so much of it. It's got a little bit of a tart, limey flavor, but I like this not overly tart. You know, not too overwhelming. There's a little bit of heat in there too. I'm guessing that's from the red onions, which add that really kind of spicy, pungent flavor that I really love. And you also get a very slight hint of the roasted rice powder, which adds a slight nuttiness, and there's also a healthy amount of cilantro in there as well. It's a great dish. Now I'm going to go for the Yum Muor. This is a mixture of ground pork, which I had earlier, but there's also a little bit of pork sausage, as well as white onions this time, and this spicy Thai dressing. This is such a unique dish. I really love the flavor of the juicy ground pork, and then the pork sausage is really interesting. It almost has the texture of Spam, kind of has a sort of soft and spongy texture. Really meaty though, and it's not overly fatty. And I really like how it goes with the dressing, which once again just tastes a little bit limey, but I am missing a little bit of spiciness, as they said it is spicy. So maybe my spicy tolerance is just too high, but I really don't taste much spice. This is our final dish. This is roasted pork belly, and then it's stir-fried with a little bit of bell peppers, as well as some peppercorns and eggplant, and then it's in some sort of red, spicy looking sauce. So I'm curious about this one because it's been cooked twice, roasted and then stir-fried. So I have a feeling that's going to really bring out a lot of flavor in this pork. Oh wow, this is the last dish I was looking for. It really completes the meal for me. I really love the texture of the pork belly because it's still crispy and a little crunchy, and it soaks up all that flavor. It's got a really nice pungent chili paste smeared all over the meat, so it's really strong and spicy, and it's actually making me sweat a little because you got that and a little bit of pepperiness from those green peppercorns in there. That is another outstanding dish. If you can handle the heat, you gotta try that. I really enjoyed all this food. It was so unique. I've never had a lot of these dishes. However, that green curry was one of my favorites. I really enjoyed the zesty flavor, and although that's something you can find at pretty much every Thai restaurant, that's definitely the best green Thai curry I've ever had, just because of how much flavor is in that. And I also love that fried pork knuckle. Really unique dish. I've never had that before, just because it's such a huge piece of meat. It almost reminds me of Filipino lechon, which is fried pork belly, but obviously this is a little bit different. But it's really fun to eat just because of the crunchy skin. And of course, once again, I love that pork belly dish just with the stir-fried pork belly and peppercorns. It's really spicy and pungent, and it goes great with a little bit of rice. If you're looking for a really authentic Thai experience with a wide variety of dishes from different regions of Thailand, Must Be Thai is definitely the place to check out. Once again, I'll leave a link to their website in the description down below. Anyways, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.